Hello and welcome back to the
Ooh.
Pale. It's been a while. How you
Been
been?
so long.
It's been a little long.
It's
Tried
very
to
long.
yeah, had a little side story, but it was unfortunately racked with issues and technical difficulties and so on and so forth. But we're back here. Uh, I got a new little layout. Uh, Thinking about probably working on it over time a little more. Give it a little more detail, a little more makes it look nice. Uh, of course, when we start, my mind goes blank. But uh, yes, welcome to the Pale, little homebrew setting. Currently using the updated 2024 rules for D&D, though that might change in the future. Not in the middle of this story. We'll make sure that this story is completed first before we do anything drastic changes like switching systems. But even if we do switch systems, it'll still be this setting. As long as our party here doesn't straight up destroy the world. Make it completely unable to return to this. And
Mayhaps.
mayhaps. Who knows?
Always a possibility.
Mm-hmm. Uh, yes, since we're back, we won't have to do this, or I won't ask to do this, like every time for go on forth, but since we are back, since this is a new chapter, I think it wouldn't hurt for everyone to introduce themselves. I'll start with me first. I am your dungeon mistress, dungeon master, however you wish to say it. Uh, I'm Vivian. This is all my doing. If you need to blame anyone, it's not then none of it's my fault. Uh, I play all the NPCs and characters and friends and villains for a party. And speaking of party, let's start with Kieran. Why don't you introduce to yourself and who you may be playing?
Hi, I'm Kyron. Um, I call that one Dami Mommy.
Oh my!
Um,
I mean,
I
is
play Spice, a little gnome warlock who has her mom's voice stuck in her head. Um, who is trying to gather money and information on what happened to her family.
and speaking of money, I think you're still good for this month, right?
I believe so. I
I
have
think
a
you.
note now for when to send money.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, like you sent I think enough for this month, and I think enough for next month to your brother.
Yes, I think I sent 2 months worth.
Nice, very good. Next, we have Franchi.
Hmm? Hello. I'm Frenchie. I am playing Pearl Lysandris, tiefling woman, and just trying to be merry and high in her mushroom state when the opportunity arises, and have fun.
Hmm.
Slight anger issues, but that's okay.
Just like
Just slight.
to be fair, I guess in game, fairly recently, you have peered beyond the veil into worlds
Oh yeah.
unknown, and you also got to
I
speak to your little mushrooms, and they were a little unnerving, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a mother apparently. They call me mommy. My mushrooms growing on my body.
Mother,
Uh-huh.
we feed on all.
Yes, she's got psychotic killer children.
I wonder where they got it from.
I wonder.
And next, going from right to left on my screen, we have Ed. It's with 2 Ds.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi. I play Milton, the resident doctor.
And that's all you need to know. And that's all he's ever going to say.
You know me so well.
Be a shame if you were interrogated by your own party members.
I am a man of few words.
Now, the other one, on the other hand. Speaking of other one, last but certainly not least, my friend Ko.
Hello. Yes, I am Ko. And I am playing Victor, who is a elvish, or mechanically elvish, but story-wise half elvish fighter and first-time homeowner.
Yeah.
Yes. And he is a veteran of the glorious Trustin military, out to find his fortune and fame.
Yes. And possibly his father?
Father?
Yeah. Dad.
Dad?
Dad.
Just walk around and Dad?
Dad?
You'll get a hit someday.
Yeah.
Okay. With that being said, I have to ask you, have you seen oh shoot, what was the name of the series? It's one of the D&D games that they played on or in Dimension 20. I think Heist.
I probably haven't seen it then.
One of the characters, I won't get into too many details, but one of the characters doesn't know who their biological father is,
Mhm.
or biological parents actually, and it was a running gag that he would ask the most random people, "Are you my dad? Are you my dad?" Like, unrelated to the situation going on. It's good fun. It's funny. Yes.
Do you want to introduce Jim, who's missing?
Yeah, we are missing one player.
Yes. We are currently missing Fritz, who plays Jim. Not entirely sure. I'm not worried. Probably something came up and they had to deal with something. But this particular game, or this recording, might not be very long, given that because of more extraneous circumstances, we had to start a little later than I had intended. Work. Just work.
They fucked up.
No! Be quiet. I don't want my life on the internet like that. Please. Please, no. Please. But yes, Jim, our resident mentally unstable cowboy from the barren frontier all the way down south where the sun is hot and the rocks are dry and the weather gets fucked up at times. Yes, Disco. Also, a special guest appearance, Disco, my housemate's dog who demands pets and attention at all times. Oh, there was something. Oh yeah, speaking of Victor being first-time homeowner, we, for the most part, got all the players' bastions together. Victor's being, I guess, the most standard, the most normal. The ruins of an old fort up in Slate Shore that is slowly going to be kind of repaired and renovated and become a proper bastion in its own right once again.
Yes.
Yeah. Then we had Jim's bastion, which is more of a traveling Western caravan, or like an old cowboy caravan. That can kind of move around, but like each of the wagons is its own facility, which is a very interesting idea. We also have Pearls, which at the moment her bastion is just her home, back at the Grove,
Mhm.
being tended to by a couple of friends, and also I think housing some of the uh, not necessarily guards. I don't think guards were the right title, but
Like security
yeah,
people for the Mayflower Grove.
yeah. Just kind of making sure there's no big beasts or intrusive company comes into the grove. And then, lastly, but not again, certainly not least, actually, quite possibly my favorite idea, uh, or my favorite like concept of Bastion, is an old Trustin airship that is being fixed up. Because our resident doctor here made a couple calls, pulled a few strings. We're like, oh hey, we got this like there's like this really old wreckage of an airship like outside of Arcaven. Uh, do you mind if we take care of it? And yeah, it is currently, I think the finishing touches on it is currently being completed. We don't have the map for it yet, but I think you and Spice, yeah, you and Spice have both decided what sort of facilities you wanted on it.
I think so. Yeah, I know what I
Yeah.
wanted.
I know I messaged about it. I don't remember what it's are because it's been a while.
It's been a while. And despite me saying, hey, before we start this back up, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that's all uh, like, finished and ready. And I did not, in fact, do that. But we can still go ahead. It's fine. Uh,
I'm very proud of the name of the airship, though.
yes, very, very clever name. I do like it as well.
Tiller and Tonic.
Very appropriate for the two. Yeah, and again, for the airship, for the Tiller and Tonic, uh, I think I don't know the proper titles, but given that this is a fantasy setting, we can say it's the proper title. Both of you are essentially commanders. The captain, the one who actually runs the airship itself, reports to you and takes orders from you two. And then like the crew itself for the airship proper is under him, and they take orders from him. Uh, but the two floors that basically encompass your bastions is all up to you, and also your hirelings as well. It's almost like renting out an office space where like the building is like taken care of by someone else. You just have the space to with what you please. Does anyone wish to do a nice? Actually, before we get into a recap, I do want to ask you all one thing before we get started.
Oh no.
Is there anything in particular, since now that we kind of understand the setting a little more? Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. Sorry, I finally finally read your message. But yeah, since we kind of know the setting a little better now, does anyone have like a request or want anything in particular that they want to see happen in the game? Whether
I
hmm?
I want the mushroom to be explored because when you said we're talking about why is it that Pearl can talk to the mushrooms even though they're not plants, why is there that connection? And the
Mhm.
Eldritch Horn, kind of the mushroom plane, seems very interesting and I would like to explore that a lot.
Good. I'm glad. Oh yeah, and there is an in-world answer to that, which we'll explore and everything. But on a mechanical standpoint, D&D does see plants and mushrooms as the same thing. So that's the lame, mundane reason why you can speak to mushrooms, but
Right.
as an in-world reason why you can speak to mushrooms, given the fact that mushrooms are actually, I think, more closely related to animals than plants, is very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Yes,
only
I'd like to explore the mushrooms.
tee, of course, but yeah, that is a little arc that I do have planned.
Spice wants to know what's going on with her family.
Hmm, I don't know. I didn't plan for that at all, but
I didn't think you would.
I guess I could, delve into that a little more. I mean, it's not like your mom like saw something deep in a strange alchemical laboratory that is like
No.
centuries old and be like, "Oh, hey, we need that particular item."
And we got that item.
You did, and you like fused
Who
it
has
in
that
if you were.
item?
Hmm?
Where's that? Where's
You,
that item now?
it's
Oh,
on
it's
your
in my
wand.
rod. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got
I need more caffeine.
got the essentially the effects of two different magic items in one. Very nice. Sorry. All right. Well, if that's it,
Yeah, I got nothing right now.
that's fair. Oh, don't worry. I got something that's already in store for you. Be afraid. Uh, that being said, does anyone want to do just a little recap, a little something, a little
I'll do one.
yeah.
I'll do it. So the party left Victor's bastion, traveled back to Arkhaven. Um, Pearl asked Milton on a date. They arrived in Arkhaven. Pearl, I think the whole party is with them. I don't think we specified that Victor and Jim went out to do this. So I'm assuming the whole party is with the group. Um, and they went to go check on the chipmunks that Spice has left in Arkhaven's care and the like place that Spice and Pearl are renting a room. And they come back, and Pearly, which is buried in a pot, is no longer in the pot. So, upon this realization that there is possibly a zombie chipmunk out there, Spice decided to do detect thoughts to try to pick up on the creature's thoughts, but she instead found another voice in Milton's head. We don't know who this mysterious voice is, but apparently it's a big fat meanie, according to Spice. And Spice is very suspicious about Milton, and Milton and Pearl are currently looking at Milton in suspicion as they are trying to figure out who is in his head. And Jim and Victor are just chilling.
Just chilling.
Yep. We still don't
Actually.
know where the chipmunk is. But that is something after the interrogation.
Yeah, Spice is standing up against Pearl, staring down Milton.
Just staring.
Should we get started? That was the recap. Should we get started?
Yeah, I'd say that's a perfect way to roll into this.
Okay. Yeah, I think the last off Pearl at the very end, Pearl looks at Milton and she's like, "Milton, what is she talking about?"
Oh, okay. Instead of, all right, so you wanted this. I know you wanted this.
Could you not tell by my exact high pitched granny laugh at the last video, where I sounded like an absolute insane witch?
Yeah.
To be fair, I
Eh.
looked through my spell list before I used Detect Thoughts to see if there was anything else I could do.
No, detect docs works. That's fine. I'm not gonna fault you for that. I'm not gonna give you any hell for that. Although I do have one question. Is it still active? How long does that last?
I think it's still active. She said that she still has it on while we're there. Spice and Pearl are looking at Milton, and Pearl asks Milton, "What is she talking about?" So I think it's still
I'm
active.
looking up how long it lasts.
I think it was like a minute. You said.
Detect Thoughts. Up to 1 minute. So,
Yeah. And it's just surface thoughts right now.
yeah, but she is and going to keep casting it right now. Or does it increase in what happens if you cast it at a higher level? Anything? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. I think
Because
you can
all of
try
her
to
spells are naturally cast at a higher level, so
Yeah, but
All right.
reading
okay,
it.
but yeah, she's just
Yeah,
she's gonna cast it at least how many spell slots does she have? Twice, 3 times?
level 5 warlocks.
I have one with my Pact Keeper.
Right, but it's a second level divination spell though. Detect docs.
That doesn't matter for Warlock. Because all my spells are cast at 3rd level.
Yeah.
I have 3 3rd level spell slots.
Do you?
Well,
Oh,
one with my Pact Keeper.
right. Okay.
So I'm gonna have it for 3 minutes.
Okay.
So Milton, what is she talking about?
Well, we're gonna keep it going as it is. I don't want to say anything wrong right here because technically the way that the spell works, you don't read the thoughts, but you know a thinking creature is present.
Well, she said that she heard
You
a
just know the
voice.
target. Yeah, but according to the way that it says, according to the way that the
So
spell works, it doesn't work that way. But we're keeping it that way.
No.
remember we flipped a coin to
Yeah,
who I heard?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Yeah. So she heard. She said, "Who, Milton? Who is that?" So what is she talking about, Milton?
And also, just real quick, Milton. Sense thoughts is one thing. Read thoughts is another feature of the spell, and it is a magical action to probe even deeper So you can
Right,
read the
that's what
surface
she did.
thoughts. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think she's probed, but she can still read thoughts.
You can read surface thoughts.
Okay. Oh man. You know what the worst part was is I've been thinking what to do and what to say this whole time for like almost a month, and now that it's finally time, like my brain decided to say, you know what? No.
Hey,
So what is Milton doing?
yeah, being caught off guard would be fitting for this moment.
I am going to click here.
While you're trying to figure it out, let me set the scene. I believe you're all still at the emissaries, or on this
Yeah, we're. Yes.
at the yeah. No, because yeah, you all went inside. You had to, or you went to like look for Pearly, and then I think in one of the hallways, you were like, "Oh no!" I'm gonna try to
Wherever.
figure out where
Okay.
Pearly is. Yeah. Then Spice cast Detect Thoughts, trying to look for her. Notice the weird thing going on with Milton. Yeah. So while you're doing this, you are in the hallway. It's not busy, but there is like occasionally like a either a well-dressed employee who works here, kind of going from one end to another. Maybe occasionally a small party of that could a small party that clearly looks like they're also other adventurers, but they don't really pay you any mind yet. Guess until the shouting happens.
The shouting that's
Carl
going
said-
on right now. The shouting that may happen or may not.
Well, I don't know. Is Milton just standing there? Pearl's just like crossing her arms, so she is like getting impatient.
Well,
Ice
okay,
is in
yeah.
a defensive stance up against Pearl.
Just realizing that he's still got his gun in his hand.
Oh,
from
she
the-
doesn't care.
the-
She has.
No. This is him.
Oh.
This is him. He's like going like, it's like going. Oh, like he looks down and he realizes he's like, "Ah." And he just calmly puts it back in his bag and sets it down. Takes a deep breath and. Okay. All right.
Then he sprints.
What are your thoughts right now?
Nothing. Because he knows you can read his mind, so yeah, you're getting.
There's no
no-
keep
there-
your mind blank, keep your mind blank,
No,
keep your
no.
mind.
No, there is nothing. But no, it's the. Okay, he's just gonna let out a small sigh and kind of go. Okay, all right. I have a confession to make here since we're standing around here. And as Spice probably already has found out, I sometimes hear a voice in my head. I normally keep quiet about it because when you're a doctor and even hearing voices isn't always a good thing, so I like to keep it to myself.
Why is the voice? What Spice? What exactly was this voice saying in his head? You said it was being mean to him.
Oh gosh, it's been too long.
Is your okay?
It was mocking him, saying
Okay.
that he looked like an idiot.
Well, that's rude. Milton, does that voice always? mean? You said it's a voice in your head? Is it something like where Spice, like where she has her mom in her head?
No. It's nothing like that. It's more of a. It. Okay, so remember when we were talking about, why I don't like to talk about my history and the war and all that?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes when under sheer amount of stress, your mind can fracture. Sometimes you start to hear things. And she is right. It can be very mean. It's more like the consequences of my actions.
So is it like a split personality kind of situation?
Think of
Or
think of like the intrusive thoughts, or more louder.
okay, so that okay. I mean, I guess were you just kind of in? Why didn't you tell us earlier? I mean, I guess
Yeah, why didn't you tell us? I told you about my mom.
Yes.
That would have
Yeah.
been perfect timing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Look.
bonding.
I understand. Okay. I get it. But like I said, in my line of work, if you hear voices, they tend to lock you up in the crazy house.
So you're saying I should be locked up in the crazy house?
You're
Yes.
No.
no.
Yes.
But
She says that at the same time with Milton. No.
but you didn't trust us not to lock you up.
Correct.
Like, I get that we are somewhat. We have been on missions before, and I don't know. It's been however many time we've been together, so I get that. Like, we haven't been necessarily with each other for a long time, so I kind of understand wanting to keep things close to you. But you can trust us. Like, we're not gonna like abandon you for something like that. I mean, she's got her mom in her head. So, I mean, you guys can bond about this. I mean, I would like to tell that voice in your head to shut the fuck up and stop being mean to you, because that's not nice. But
Look,
can't
voice
do that.
isn't, like I said, voice is it's more like, that little voice that you have inside your head that tells you like to do something you don't normally do.
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of what it is. It's the intrusive
So,
thought. Sometimes it's helpful, sometimes it's not.
and you
Does it
said that.
ever? Do you ever listen to it? Does it ever win?
Well, so I'm trying not to say well about that because I say that so fucking much, and it's okay. Look, I do sometimes it does win, but it like when I ran head first into when my feet tend to move on, it's more like a reaction kind of thing. Like if my body moves without me thinking, it's the impulse.
So, does the voice in your head? I guess, like, are we gonna?
Would it
Is it
hurt
like
you? No.
No, I guess, like,
Would it
I just,
add?
like, don't know. Is it gonna, like, if it's gonna, like, change you in any way to where we, like, don't recognize you or something? But if it's just a voice in your head, I don't know.
Is it because you said it's like a part of your personality, so it's not like a different person like my mom?
That that is a not incorrect way to say it.
What's
I
the
heard that.
correct
I
way
heard
to
that
say it?
little wheeze.
What's the correct way to say it? I heard it too.
No, no. Well, no. You did. Okay. think of it, like I said, like the intrusive thoughts. Like those thoughts are your own. It's just something I've learned to deal with after a while.
I mean, my
That's
voices tell me to eat a whole potato, not that I'm an idiot.
Yeah, that's pretty. Well, that's pretty strong. But sometimes, sometimes you have the voices in your head. I kind of get it. Sometimes it can be a little bit, or like it's another person living in your brain. Hopefully, but that voice better not fucking get in our date, Mister. Tell that voice to shut it while we're on our date.
Does it ever take over when you're just, like, talking to us?
What does it think about us? Well, no, wait.
Yeah. Wait, no, I want to hear what it said about us.
Has it said anything mean about us, Milton?
Oddly enough, you've not come up in the conversations. As he rolls his eyes. It's like...
How often do you have conversations with this voice in your head?
Oh, more frequently, recently.
So are we gonna like walk into where you're like talking to yourself and it's just you having a conversation with this voice?
God, I hope not.
And it's not a person, it's just an intrusive little voice that pops up every once in a while. Nothing like Spice situation.
Nothing like Spice the situation. In fact, I normally take medication to stop the voice from, being heard.
Wait, so you said this voice happened because of
2 seconds. Someone's yelling at me.
Why are you standing in the middle of the hallway?
Put your pants back on.
Oh my god, there's a zombie chipmunk!
Screams, cries, people exploding. Oh, I just realized.
What'd you realize?
That you tried to. Did you try to do a secret roll to me?
Oh yeah, of course I did. Oh, the secret roll was for me, so no one else could see it.
Oh, okay. Spoilers, it
So-
popped up on the stream, so I hope that's okay.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I guess if the players don't see it, it's fine.
So, Milton, how long have you had this voice in your head? Has it been like, have you always had it since you were like a kid, or is it something that just kind of like popped up?
It wasn't when I was a kid. It happened shortly. Yeah, it happened during the war.
What's it like when it takes over? Like, because you said it's kind of like an impulse thing.
Or
Like, are you
Well, sometimes, it's just like my body moves and I don't tell it to move. Like, it's like you're kind of getting thrown around.
I'm gonna ask my mom, can she take me over?
So, just...
No, my child, I'm sorry.
You don't know? What did you say?
I don't think so, no.
Maybe we should try later. Just
Maybe
in case.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Every situation is different. I mean, this is the first... I mean, you're the first person that, has their mom in their head, and now, Milton, you're the second person that has, like, a voice in their head that kind of, I guess, gives it... Do you get faster reflexes, or, like, stronger punches? Like, what kind of changes should we expect if, this voice takes over?
Should I kill it?
No, don't kill him. I want to go on a date with him.
You're gonna go on a date with the voice?
No, with Milton. I can't go on a date with Milton if he's dead.
I do want to point out, Spice has her mom in her head. Milton has a different voice in his head.
We don't know that though.
Hmm?
We don't know that it's a different. We know it's a voice, but we don't know, like, I guess, how different.
Well, he has a voice in his head. Pearl, you have mushrooms in your head.
That's true.
Jim hears chat in his head.
Victor, what's going on with you?
Victor,
Victor just has daddy issues.
I think Victor is the exception that proves the rule here.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go up to Victor and be like, is there anyone in your head?
That's true. I did forget that my mushroom children spoke to me in my head. So technically, I also have a voice in my head, but I think it's
Yes, don't be so
more-
judgy.
more similar to Spice. So, okay. So then, last question for me, Milton, and then I'll leave this
Well,
alone.
I
And then
still
we
want
can,
to. I still want to know what's it like if he takes, like, what should we expect if he takes over? Like, what should we do?
Yeah, like, if this voice takes over, like, what kind of changes, I guess, should we expect, and, like, how would we be able to help you?
How could we know if it's the real you?
Oh, you'll probably know if it's the real me or not.
So
Why is
how can
that? Hmm?
Just
Do we have to, like, ask it questions that only you would know?
no, because it's still technically me, but it's he's just rubbing his eyes like.
Well, here's the easier question. How can we help you? If that happens, like, what can we do to help bring you back, I guess?
Oh, well, I don't know. Normally it kind of takes effect on its own. Sometimes it comes and goes. It's kind of like a blackout. Like if
Has
you
it
get
ever-
really, really drunk.
Ooh, has it ever happened around us? Before? And that did we notice? I'm gonna think back and every time I've met Milton be like, did he act weird?
Always acted weird around you. That's not much of a.
That's the issue. She's like,
Yeah, that's the issue. Yeah, no. So you said it's like I'm just an awkward person in general. Like it's really not that. It's not
how would we
easy to
know?
tell.
then how would
You
we know?
You would know. Can we please change the subject?
Wait,
So it's
no,
never
I have-
happened before.
It has never happened around you guys.
I have two more questions, and then I'm done. One, you said you take medication for that. Do you have medication on hand that, if we had to, like, pop it into you?
I keep
that
it in
something
my
that
I
you would
keep
have?
it in my bag. Yes.
Two, what kind of, like, would you be super fast? Or are you gonna be stronger? Is your skin gonna turn green? Like,
I like this assumption of, like, oh, you have a different personality, so that means your entire body is gonna change, like metamorphosis, because
but, like,
that's
hold
a
on
big
here.
leap in logic.
Out of character. Out of character. She's not wrong.
Right.
that's
We
why.
know that out of character. In character, I'm like sitting there thinking like,
But you said the voice takes over, and sometimes, like, you don't realize, like, you black out. So that's why I'm asking, like, are you going to, like, change physically, or is it more of just, like, faster reflexes that we're talking about here? Because you said you black out.
right. So
You're quicker.
if I black out,
Have you ever woken up naked next to many people?
woke up naked next to you.
Uhu.
Did you black out? No. Were you out? Did the voice take over while you were out, and then you came back and...
You asked me if I've ever woken up naked next to anybody before.
Answer!
Did the voice take over before you came back home and fell asleep next to me?
You
I need
hear
popcorn.
you hear a set of familiar steps walking
Go
up
away!
behind you.
Shush!
Go away, go! She's still
Go.
looking at Milton.
Answer!
Did the voice take over before you came back home, Milton?
So that's the question you're asking me.
Yes, that's the question I'm asking. Did that happen before you came home?
No.
Okay. Should we be expecting any like, is anybody hunting? Well, probably shouldn't ask that. But are you going
What
to
with
be
the
okay?
familiar
Like,
footsteps?
oh,
If you look behind you, you'd see that John had kind of walked up. And while you were talking, actually, while you were still kind
Who
of
the fuck's
discussing.
John? Oh, right. Never mind.
Oh my God!
He's our liaison.
I
Yeah.
remember John now.
Yeah.
It's been like
Hi,
a
John.
month. I was like, who the fuck's John? Oh, wait. Nope. Now I remember.
hi, John. Pearl gives him a sheepish smile.
I would say as soon as you said go away, he would have, and you three were like still kind of deep in that conversation. He would have kind of cocked his head to the side, walked over to Victor, who doesn't seem as invested in this argument.
Mm-hmm.
Is everything all right? Had some people concerned about the raised voices.
Just a little drama. Don't worry about it. Gets like this sometimes.
Don't I know it? Well, once you all get settled down, swing by my office and we have a few little things to discuss. Nothing, no big hurry though. And he'll kind of start walking on his cane. Just kind of gives you a nod.
Okay. Well, I don't have any more questions right now, Milton, but I guess if we are not going to be busy tonight, I still want to go on a date with you. And if not tonight, then tomorrow night. We want to go on a date.
All right. Yeah. Just let me pull some funds together.
Okay.
I'm gonna do detect thoughts again, because I only did it once. I texted Vivi that I was gonna let it drop after the first time. And I'm going to see if I can find Pearly again.
Oh, and while she's doing that, I want to actually, I'll see where that goes, but I want to cast locate creature to find Pearly.
Okay.
But I want to go ahead and see if Spice can detect it. I have a spell, Spice. I'm gonna wait to see if you can pick up Pearly, but I have a spell, locate creature.
Okay. Do I sense any other thoughts around?
Other than a few of the people who are kind of walking about, as you look around, kind of pinging with your detect thoughts, you don't come across any other thinking creatures.
I'm not getting anything. Can
Okay,
you
let me
try?
try. Yeah, Milton, put the gun away. We're not shooting Pearly We're not gonna shoot Pearly.
You already put it away.
Oh, you did. Okay, she retracts that. Never mind.
He did mention,
Yes,
he was like, he looked down
yeah.
at the gun, realized it was still in his
Yeah.
hand, so he put it away.
Yeah, no, that was my bad.
Oh, good.
My bad. Okay. And
Granted.
yes, you did kind of get away with it, babe. So she's gonna cast locate Pearly, locate animals, and she's gonna
Specifically the spell locate Pearly.
yes, locate Pearly. Describe a name or specific kind of beast, plant, creature, or non-magical plant. You learn the direction and distance to the closest creature or plant of that kind within 5 miles, if any are present.
5 What?
Mhm.
Are you... Wait, okay. Locate creature?
Yeah, locate animals or plants.
Okay, so there are two different spells. There is locate creature, and then there is locate animals or plants.
Could I not use locate animals on Pearly? Or
No. I'm saying you were saying locate creature before.
oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Well,
No, I just wanted to, just clarification. I just wanted to be sure it was the right one, because I had brought up locate creature to.
And that's 1,000 feet,
okay,
while
hold on.
locate animal is 5 miles.
Well, I wonder if I can use locate animal though instead of locate creature.
You should.
Yeah,
Me-
so locate animal.
Okay, yeah, locate animals or plants. Yeah, describe or name a specific kind of beast, plant creature, or non-magical plant. You learn the direction and
Yeah.
distance to the closest creature or plant of that kind within 5 miles, if any are present.
Yeah, so she's gonna describe Pearly and also say the name.
Oh, but would that just point us to a chipmunk?
I mean, if she says Pearly,
But if Pearly is dead and if the fungus is taken over, isn't it magical fungus?
You have no idea. But
Because it's just
so,
can I?
so
it's
you
just
you
leading you
cast.
to a it's just leading you to a chipmunk, or it's not like you can't do like a certain chipmunk. It's just like certain kind of beast.
Can I? Do I have locate creature as a druid?
Do you have level? Well, I guess do you have? Uh, for druids, do you have that? Is that something that you would have to prepare, or is that something?
That's
Oh
also
my.
4th level, so I think that's higher than us.
Maybe.
Maybe. I'm trying to. What are you doing?
What? The
No,
hell?
my thing is wanting to be slow.
That's fair. I'm hearing.
I don't know what it's doing. So I type in locate creature. I don't have that spell, so like you said, Spice, it might be higher than what I have right now. But I will try locate animal,
Locate animals or
and I
plants.
will.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that spell, and then if that doesn't work, I'm going to try to see if I can tap into my mushrooms to see if they'll help somehow.
Hmm.
I'm gonna try the locate animal first, and then I have another idea to try out.
Okay. So, trying to look for Pearly. It is a specific kind of beast, plant creature, or non-magical plant. Uh, I'll say you can try, you do have a specific beast in mind. Pearly.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll say that that can work. But I'd say with the you don't get uh, oh, it's instantaneous. You just kind of know within 5 miles immediately. Okay. Uh, unfortunately, you don't get a ping on Pearly. You get a very soft ping because thinking about Pearly, thinking that they're a chipmunk. You do get soft pings of other chipmunks kind of in the area. But you are
Because I
not
have other pet chipmunks in the room.
exactly. You're getting soft, okay, it's that, but it's not the one it's not the specific one you're looking for. But even
Yep.
within 5 miles, it's not picking up. I'll say with that you gain you kind of understand that either Pearly moved outside of that 5 mile radius in a short amount of time, or Pearly is not a beast, plant creature, or non-magical plant.
It's
Can
a magical plant.
can I can I close my eyes and can I try to connect with my mushrooms? I don't just ask them like, is there?
I believe the last time when you spoke to your mushrooms, you did cast Speak with Plants.
Yeah.
So I'll say
Yeah, I did.
you closing your eyes and just like trying to get that connection. As things are at this moment, they are just mushrooms. They have no way of speaking to you as of yet without some sort of magical aid.
I'm gonna cast Speak with Plants then again.
Mother, mother.
Hi, my babies. I don't know, this might be a long shot, but can you help sense your siblings in a way? She's gonna close her eyes and she's gonna try to see if there's any way to ask for their aid to see if they can pick up on any sensation and try to concentrate on that.
Okay. I'll say they'll respond with, we can only sense what is connected. Our tether, our tendrils, are wrapped within you, Mother, but does not extend out. Now, I'll say if you want to spend another spell slot and if you want to cast Locate Animals or Plants, I will allow the mushrooms to help.
Okay.
But you'll spend it and you'll need to make an Arcana check with disadvantage.
Take
but
that.
It's possible. Yeah.
I'll take that.
Spice is just looking very, like, looking up at you.
I'll say while you're looking at her, Spice, you do see, like, after she casts Speak with Plants again, you don't know if it's just the way Pearl is, like, standing and, like, moving slightly. You don't know if it's the trick of the light, but you swear the little mushrooms on her just twitch ever so slightly.
Can I use my inspiration to re-roll that 8?
Sure. You can go ahead and use your heroic inspiration.
Oh, I
Do
thought
it.
it would automatically go. Okay,
Do
okay,
it.
go.
Oh my god. Oh my
22.
god.
So
You
yeah.
tap into your druidic nature, your druidic magics. You, in conjunction with your mushrooms, you do feel a ping. Let's see.
Can I feel the direction?
Just a moment. Let's try no snapping.
Distress Spice noises.
Oh, that is
She's
not.
forgotten all about Milton.
Milton has ran away. Can't get far.
Pretty much, yeah. Just
I'll say you feel a ping rather far, at least a couple of miles. Not the full 5, but like probably a couple of miles to the north and northeast of Arkhaven.
Okay. I immediately feeling that ping and that connection. I look at, is Milton still with us, or is it just me, Spice, and Victor?
Oh, Victor's been around this whole time for this?
Yeah, who's around Pearl right now besides Spice?
I mean, Victor would be there, but like in the corner, just kind of like hanging out, reading a book or something.
Okay. Whoever's okay, so she's gonna grab Spice and she's gonna say out loud to whoever, to Victor and to Milton, he's still there. She's like, "I got the ping. We gotta go." And she's gonna grab Spice's hand. Actually, no, she's gonna pick her up, and then she's like, they're not far, but they're a little bit away, so we gotta go." And she's gonna start heading in that direction of the ping, and try to keep connecting it with it, and hopefully not lose it as she is
So
on the move.
I'm gonna double check. So there is not a duration. It is an instantaneous little ping.
Okay.
You learn the direction and the distance to the closest creature or plant. So on and so forth. So yeah, you get that ping kind of northeast, a couple miles out of the city. The travel time of a couple of hours is gonna take some time, and then from there, you are out in the wilderness, and you are like looking for a chipmunk out in the wilderness.
I'm doing my familiar spell.
I was gonna also cast Conjure Lumos and have him go with us.
Okay.
Are we gonna be outside of the city of Arcaven and more or less into the woods of it?
I would say northeast of Arcaven. You know, in that direction is a small settlement. That it is quite a few miles out from Arcaven, but basically there is a settlement that works as like a small like a port city that services Arcaven. And there is a rail line that does connect this little port city with Arcaven, for ease of goods of like moving goods from the docks to the city and back, for trade and so on. I would say there would be forests. There's a chance. There's an equal chance of both plains and forest in that direction.
Okay. Well, I think she wants to go try to go. She wants to go for it. So she's gonna be like, "I found a ping of Pearly. I'm heading in that. I want to head in that direction before I lose it, and just to see if we can get them. But obviously, if it's too far away, like if it starts to get too long, then I wanna go, guys, and try to get it."
Well, that's a good point. What would be the travel time? For like 2 miles. Okay, well, let's take this step by step. So you, Pearl grabbed Spice, told. Did you also grab Victor, or did you just tell Victor that you're going out?
I'm just like, I got a ping on Pearly. I want to go in that direction to try to get them. Are you
Does
guys
Victor
coming?
follow?
Yeah, guys, follow.
You're hunting a chipmunk?
Yeah, it's a long story.
A dead zombie chipmunk with mushrooms.
Yeah, if we find Pearly, I'll explain, Victor. We gotta go now, though.
Okay.
I promise I'll explain everything. she
I
starts
can't
going.
wait to hear this one.
And she's gonna conjure Lumos, and Lumos is also gonna scout ahead in that direction.
All right. You, as a small group, run, like moving as fast as you can out of the property of the Argent Emissaries. Running out, you find yourselves like immediately on the streets of Arcaven in did I I ever say which district the emissaries were in?
I don't remember.
You did, I don't remember, yeah.
Hmm. I think it was in the Plippet district. Because while it was, yeah, the Plippet district is where the majority of the population resides. And I think because it's like very nice, well, like spread out and everything, it's also a good place for the. I would say the emissaries are kind of like on the border between the Plippet and the Upper West Trade. I think that's it. But yeah, you immediately go out. You hit the roads. It's not too busy of a day. There's a couple of horse-drawn carriages. There's one self-propelled carriage, running on steam. There is the losing my train of thought. There is the almost like the tram system that Archaven has, and you're trying to make your way out of the city as quickly as possible.
Yeah, we're trying to head in that direction as fast and as quick as possible.
Okay. To try to move as quickly on foot, you probably grab one of the trams. That kind of makes its loop to, I think, yeah, you jump on a tram that kind of leads you out to the Dryadvale district. That's one of the more outlying districts of Archaven. You get to the edge. Let's see. Okay, so I think hmm. My apologies. The one thing that derails the game is travel time. Okay, so okay. So normal pace is 300 feet per minute, 3 miles per hour. So if you're going out for 2 miles, that would be 40 minutes, right?
Sounds about right.
Yep.
Okay.
That's normal pace. We're sprinting.
Right. Unfortunately, in the immediate, I would say.
Meow.
So on the one hand, you're starting out your sprinting time in a city, and you can't go through buildings. So you have to kind of navigate, yeah, like around buildings.
Meow.
Excuse you?
Meow.
No meow. No.
Meow.
No, stop.
Yeah, you can't speak that. That's not one of the languages Vivi said.
Yeah, sorry. You didn't druid shape into a cat, so no.
That's all fur, and she wants to make an appearance.
Uh-huh. But yeah, on the one hand, can't go through buildings. On the other hand, the public transport is pretty nice, and does help you get through the city at a decent speed. I'm gonna say it'll take you about. I'll make the ruling. About 45 minutes.
Okay.
Because once you get to out of the city proper, you are then like there is the direction you're going is not paved or anything. It's wild. It's wilderness.
Yeah.
So that would kind of hinder you down a little bit. Go ahead, roll a d20, just a plain d20 for me.
Me or Pearl?
Yeah.
Either of you.
Go ahead, Spice. You can do it.
How is a 16?
16. Okay. So, the good news is, trying to keep that like direction and ping is like okay, you have a pretty good idea, like where you pinged it. 45 minutes does lapse. You are now in the middle of the wilderness. Well, no, you're not in the middle of the wilderness.
Yeah.
Arkhaven is still fairly close. You can still see some of the more taller buildings back over to Arkhaven. You are in the middle of a field now. You have a fairly good idea. It's like this is where it pinged.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to
Are
do?
there any animals around?
Make a survival check.
I'm also trying to find animals around too, as well, to speak with them. While Blumos is also scouting.
Okay. Go ahead, make one check for Lumos. I guess survival if you're hunting an animal, so to speak, for Lumos.
Okay.
And then both of you could either do survival checks independently, or one could give help to the other.
What do you want to do, Spice? Do you want to do it individually, or do you want me to give you advantage?
I have a +4. What do you have for survival?
Let me see.
While you're figuring this out, Milton and Victor, have both of you followed Pearl and Spice out past the city limits?
Yeah.
I guess so.
All right.
So
I have a +4, Spice.
So let's each roll once.
Sorry, go ahead, Victor.
no, never mind.
Well, this is Lumos. Lumos gets a 14 because he has a +1 to wisdoms. So 14 for Lumos, and
Okay.
then 16 for me for my survival.
I'm also having my flying squirrel keep a lookout for Pearly. Should I roll perception?
Yeah, go ahead for your flying squirrel.
Okay.
For the squirrel that flies.
Can I try to connect to the mushrooms again? And try to do another ping?
I will say. I will go ahead. I will have to say that your mushrooms feel. Or.
Are they exhausted?
They might feel.
That's okay.
They're probably exhausted after. having a very unknown amount of, or a very unexpected amount of magic kind of get course through them. Also, speak with plants doesn't last up to like 45
Yeah.
minutes,
10
right?
minutes.
Okay, yeah. So
Okay.
that would be like a whole other like thing of like, yeah.
Okay. All right. Never mind then.
So
Um,
my flying squirrel got a 16. I got a 20 for looking for animals.
All right. And are you looking for any animals, or are you specifically looking for Pearly?
I'm looking for any animals that I can do speak with animals on that might have traveled a decent distance and has good eyesight. And might have been in this area.
Okay. And you, Pearl?
can I try to look for Pearly specifically in this area, or pick up on some sort of trail, like with a perception check or something, while Spice is trying to locate an animal to talk to them?
Yeah. Well, like tracking an animal was your survival check.
Can I do perception to try to see if I can see Pearly then, while Spice is trying to locate an animal to talk to them?
I'm going to say, because you that roll was already meant for looking for Pearly.
Can I try investigation, Viv,
4.
to I guess see if there's any like little chipmunk-looking footprints around?
I will have to say that, like, tracking footprints and stuff, that is more specific. I'll say that is
Survival?
more specifically survival.
Shit.
I'll say I'll let you do investigation, but the DC would be higher since that's
Okay.
not since it's close, but it's not what it's meant for.
Okay, that's fine.
I haven't even gotten
14. It's okay.
Okay. Yeah, you're kind of looking around. Chipmunk, tracks isn't really your forte. It's more humanoid bodies and what's in them. Pearl, you are like specifically like you're trying to track Pearly. You're trying to see, it's like, okay, do you maybe one of the mushrooms that was growing on Pearly might have fallen off, and you're like searching around in the grass. Unfortunately, chipmunks are hard to find. Even with your even with Lumos's help, like kind of searching and kind of flying up above. Unfortunately, like you're not really getting any more leads now that you're out here, Pearl. Spice.
Okay.
You do find with a 20 for your survival check, Spice. You do find there is like a smallish bird, like a robin,
Mm.
that's kind of flying around, kind of chirping and kind of at the moment kind of perched on a nearby like shrubbery.
I'm gonna do speak with animals and kind of go, hi.
Ah!
No. Hi, I'm Spice.
Ah!
How are you?
No.
I'm going to take out
Hi.
some nuts.
Ooh, nuts.
Put them in my hand, see if it'll come down.
You see it kind of
Hi.
hop around like a couple of different little branches on the shrubbery, kind of feeling a little antsy, a little hesitant. But if you want to go ahead and make a animal handling check, I'll say with advantage because you are speaking with animals.
Can I put guidance on them?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, Bird
I
would
see-
know what magic is, so I guess it wouldn't affect.
Wait. I see Spice talking to Bird, and I'm gonna put guidance on them.
Yeah,
You want to roll the d4 for me?
Yeah.
do it.
2.
So I got a 12 and a 16, so 18.
18. Yeah. As you're kind of coaxing this little robin over. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, food. I'm hungry. And it
Hi.
jumps up, flies over, lands on your hand, starts picking at a couple of the seeds.
Hi. I was wondering if you could help me a little bit. I'm looking for an animal.
Hi, I'm an animal.
I'm looking for a chipmunk that is blue and had mushrooms growing out of it.
I'm not a chipmunk.
I Have you happened to see one?
I see chipmunks.
Have
I
you
saw
seen
some
one in this
earlier today.
area?
Hmm?
Have you seen some in this area that had like mushrooms growing out of it?
Nope.
How about what do your mushrooms look like?
She points at one of the mushrooms growing on her hand.
Hmm.
Looks like this.
Have you seen any mushrooms that look like that in this area?
Kind of hops, like kind of up your arm, kind of getting a little closer to Burl. Nope.
Don't eat them. No eating. Eat the nuts, not the mushroom.
I don't. Do birds eat mushrooms? Hold on. I don't think
I
so.
doubt it.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think. Mushrooms.
Some birds will eat mushrooms, but only when they're desperate, apparently.
Gotcha.
Gross.
Gross. Not food.
Have-
Like
Not
nuts.
food. Have you? Yeah, keep eating the nuts. Have you seen any that look like that in this area?
Nope. I like nuts though.
Okay.
Num num.
How about this? If you could keep a lookout in this area, and if you see any, can you come find me?
Look for gross mushroom.
Gross mushroom or chipmunk with gross mushroom on it.
Looks offended at this gross mushroom comment. Excuse you, they're beautiful.
You don't understand what I'm saying. I'm speaking animal.
She's currently like tweeting and chirping back at the
No,
little robin.
Fine. Fine.
No, the bird itself, it's chirping and chipping and like chirping back at Spice, but then you specifically hear the common words: "Gross mushroom, chirp chirp, chirp chirp." chirp.
Yeah. She gives Spice the glare. She's like, "Excuse you, they're beautiful, not gross."
But can you ask around? If you see any, can you let me know? Or me or any of the people here, we will give you a lot of nuts.
More nuts.
More nuts.
Hmm.
Or do you have any other food you like? Any favorite food?
Nuts.
Worms? Nuts? Okay. I will give you all the nuts I have, and I have a lot of nuts.
It's the pearl chuckle.
Wow.
Sorry.
But yeah, the little robin kind of jumps around some more, starting to gobble up the last bits, the last little nuts in your hand. Yes. Look for gross mushrooms
Yes.
on chipmunk.
On chipmunk or growing anywhere that specifically mushrooms that look like that.
Kind of hops back over. Gross. Oh! There is. I have seen gross mushroom before.
Where?
there is forest, grove, forest, grove. People living in forest.
Yep.
To
We
the
think
east of here.
We think that it somehow made its way here.
Haven't seen gross mushroom here.
So we're trying to find it here in this area.
Oh,
Wait,
no
how
mushroom.
far away would Pearl be from the Mayflower Grove?
You don't know. You don't know what the bird's talking about. Teehee.
No,
Teehee.
damn it.
Teehee.
Does Spice mention anything about a grove?
Spice is talking animal.
God damn it. Fine. I have a theory, but fine.
How far from the east, or how far away did you see it? So, how far was the grove? How many days travel?
Can't count. But seen on hibernation.
Okay,
Block.
so it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Okay. Well, we're trying to find one in this area, so like within this within
No
a couple.
gross mushroom here.
Okay, keep an eye out here, cause.
Yes. More nuts.
Okay. Yep, lots more nuts. If there's a mushroom in this area. Okay.
Okay. Look for gross mushroom. And you see it like, flap out its wings and lift off your hands and starts flying away. Seemingly to go look for gross
what's
mushrooms.
your name?
What's your name?
Baldric.
Baldric.
Okay, bye, Baldric. Okay, and now Spice is gonna be keeping her eye out and during these 10 minutes doing kind of the same thing
Yeah.
with any other animals that she sees.
I'll say, given the time, you don't really see a lot. You don't really pick up on any other animals in the region. You feel like you might be. While Arkhaven isn't like oppressive to nature, it isn't a smog-inducing like a industrial powerhouse or anything like that. It does still have some factories. It does make noise, and probably in this sort of in between area between Arkhaven and the little port city, doesn't seem to be too populated with animals.
Okay, and nothing responds if I shout out Pearly.
Correct. But you do have a little Robin that's gonna keep an eye out for you. Or so you hope.
So it took us a total duration of 45 minutes to get here, where we're at right now.
Yes. I'd say the travel was about 45 minutes. And then this, like, kind of speaking with... kind of reaching out, trying to speak with animals, trying to find animals, probably was another 30... like 20 to 30 more minutes.
I wonder. I have a...
And I will say... for that...
I have a theory.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. But I would want... Well, okay, but she... Okay. Here's my...
It begins to
Would she-
rain.
Now... Would she know how far away Mayflower Grove is from Arkhaven?
Just as...
Time-wise? Distance-wise, just the general knowledge, because she traveled from Arkhaven to and ended up in Mayflower. Would she have an idea of how much of a distance that would be?
probably... I don't know. Let me double check the whole... I would say, like, moving at a good pace on the road. It is not a straight shot. It takes about a full day's travel length to get there from here.
Okay. On the way back, as okay, it's starting to rain. Should probably head back.
I'm
I have an
gonna stay here.
You're not staying by yourself. If you're staying, I'm staying. You're not staying by yourself here.
I'm looking for Pearly.
I know, and we'll look together. You're not staying here by yourself.
I'll be fine.
I don't care.
Maybe Pearly's alright. I mean, they're a chipmunk and this is a forest, so they just went back to their natural habitat.
They're dead.
Have one idea.
Well,
I just
then
need
they should be
to
fine.
find.
They moved.
Look, we can try to set a trap for Pearly, and then we can come back, like, early morning to see if the trap caught it. I can also try to send an animal messenger to Juniper to see if Juniper could look around the Mayflower Grove. Maybe Pearly went back to where, that lake of mushrooms was. Or maybe she could just have around Mayflower Grove for Pearly, and then... Huh?
Are you sure a cat just didn't get in the room and, go off with Pearly?
Well,
if it did, then that cat would have mushrooms on it.
I felt a ping, which means they gotta be alive. Either the mushrooms are alive and it's carrying the body, or Pearly is somewhat alive subconsciously, and it's just changed.
And now we don't know what the beautiful mushrooms are. We don't know what they're doing, and we might start a whole new ecosystem now if we don't find them.
I'm okay. Or did John set a date? Like, do we have to go back to him tonight? Or can we... It's only 45 minutes.
Don't rush.
So, maybe we could, set up a trap. Camp here for the night? Or... Because, Spicy, you're not staying here by yourself. That's for damn sure.
You are getting soaking drenched.
Okay, we need to figure out something. Are we setting a trap and going back? Or are we all staying here?
I'm not staying here.
Quick question. Do any of you have traps?
I can try to make a trap.
Oh, yeah?
I guess we could go back, buy a trap, sleep.
We'll come back in the morning. And I'll send the
Okay.
animal messenger. I'll send the animal messenger to Juniper, and to look around the Mayflower Grove or like outside of it a little bit to see if she can find Pearly. And if she does, she can hold on to Pearly at my home over there, since it's only a day trip away.
DM.
Yes.
If we have our familiar out, can they stay here and keep an eye out?
I think there's a...
It's like a distant thing.
I know there's a distance for communicating with us, but like, could it be outside the distance and like be doing what I told it to, like keep an eye out for it, and then if you find it, just keep an eye on her until I come back within the distance, kind of thing?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell my little flying squirrel to do that.
I'll also tell Lumos to do that too.
I'm gonna use my final spell slot. Am I able to find Baldric and make it befriend my little flying squirrel? So that way, if it sees it, it can tell my flying squirrel.
Unfortunately, Baldric is already like long gone, like flew away.
Okay, I'll tell my flying squirrel to keep an eye out for Baldwick.
Gotcha.
And if it comes back, keep an eye out on Baldwick as well. Prioritize Pearly, but if you haven't found Pearly and Baldwick comes back, keep an eye on Baldwick.
Gotcha.
Can I find an animal on our way back to Archaven and do animal messenger to give a message to Juniper?
Sure. Go ahead and make a. Okay. If you're not specifically hunting an animal, I'd say either survival or nature check to see if you can just grab a. Like
Okay.
Another.
I think we have to succeed a charisma saving throw. I got a 15.
Okay.
I guess to find an animal.
No, yeah, 15's good. You find a. It would be another but different.
Okay.
Robin kind of bird.
Okay. So now you make a charisma saving throw for the animal. Because that's what it says in the spell. It has to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
In order to not do it as I say.
A tiny beast of your choice that you can see within range. Oh, okay. If the challenge rating isn't 0, it automatically succeeds. Okay, like a small bird would have a challenge rating of 0. Okay, let's see. Definitely does not make the saving throw.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell it to
Yes. Oh, did we lose a pearl?
Oh no.
Well,
Speaking in her animal voice.
okay. Well, I think she casts Animal Messenger. I think she can tell me or message me, the Animal Messenger, like exactly what the message is, and yeah, I don't see any problem. So we can say that she does. She gets the message out to her friend. Little Robin kind of starts flying away to deliver said message. You all finally start making your way back to Archaven. You get to one of the trams that are kind of more on the outer rim of the city. Board it, kind of traveling back.
was weird.
Oh, hello.
Okay. Hi. I don't know what happened. It kicked me out. Okay. Fine. So she would. Did you hear my message, or did I get
Nope.
cut off?
It completely cut that off. But I had assumed that you cast the spell. You tell the message to the bird, and it flies away.
Yeah. To find Juniper, I'd give a brief description, and then I'd say, find chipmunk with mushrooms growing out, named Pearly, keep at house safe and secured. That would be the message she would tell the bird to send to Juniper.
Gotcha. Broken, common, and all. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, you send it. The little robin kind of goes and flies off to carry the message. You make your way back to Arkhaven, gaining a few pounds of water. Well, to be fair, Milton, you have that like trench coat, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you might be a little better off, at least with the
I
rain.
feel like Spice is used to being in the rain working on the farm.
Fair. Yeah, you do make your way back to the outskirts of Arkhaven, grab one of the little trams that are pulled by the chains from underneath the city streets. You make your you make the extra 45-minute travel back to the Argent Emissaries, frantically looking for your pet and getting very thin leads, but not completely gone from what you could tell.
What time is it when we get back?
Oh, you know what? That's a good point. Like, what time was it when you all got back? The first time?
Was it like morning? We left in the morning from Victor's Bastion back to Arkhaven.
Okay. And oh yeah, and it took, I think, it took a few days by airship. Actually, that's a good point. Exactly how long? I will figure out the technicalities of that later.
Die.
5?
Sorry, I said die because I just killed a wasp.
Oh, no. No more wasps. Oh yeah, I'll get the details. I'll say by this time, the sun is setting. It is currently in the evening. The rains have kind of come in for this time of the year. You make your way back to the Argent Emissaries. You have a meeting with John at some point. But yeah, he did tell you, there's no rush. It is now, I think, almost 2 hours later. The sun is beginning to set, and you are all, most of you
Soaking
are
wet.
soaking wet because of the rain. Who knows what Jim is out doing? Probably.
He's drunk.
Probably. He's probably like holed up in his in his
barrel.
He's just happy to be back in his barrel.
yeah, drinking and listening to the rain. Actually, that doesn't sound half bad. But yeah, make your way back. What would you like to do? Would you want to?
Well, I guess how late in the evening is it? Because I think there was a couple items if it's really late, or if it's not, if it's evening time and some magic shops are still open. I know there was a few things at Milton Spice, and I wanted to shop for magic wise, or if they're closed, we can just all chill at a tavern and just chat.
Why don't we go check in with John? See
Oh,
what's
yeah.
going on.
Yeah, we should do that too. As Pearl wrings out her hair and there's just a puddle of water outside as they're walking into the emissary.
Does anyone know prestidigitation?
I unfortunately do not.
Don't think I do either.
Wow.
Man, one of us needs to learn that.
Yeah. What sort of
Yeah.
magic users are you? If none of you know prestidigitation.
You know, I was thinking about that as like one of my cantrip options, but I decided against it.
It's fine. It's fine. We lived out in the forest for a while, guys. We'll be fine. We just gotta, go find another bathhouse or, go to a stream, strip off all our clothes, and wash the clothes in there.
Well,
She just like blinks at everybody at that second part since no one is responding.
Well, the bathhouse was in a different town, so sadly they're not here.
Well, I'm sure we will find one, and I'm from Archaven, so I know a few places to go when it comes to the magical shopping and some stuff to do while we're waiting for whatever John has to give us.
I will say, while most there are no communal bathhouses in Archaven, the way that the city was set up, because back in the day when this region was kind of leveled by the Steam Tyrant, when Archaven was being built back up, it was built like it was planned and like built with purpose. And, oh, hi, Disco. That being said, like a elaborate functioning like sewer and water system was also put in. So like everyone has like their own like bathrooms with like even their own baths and showers. So it wouldn't be difficult to find somewhere to like freshen up, dry off. I
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say, well, not necessarily a bathhouse or a communal bathhouse. The Argent Emissaries would have, like an area within it for adventurers to kind of freshen up if need be. So,
Okay, cool. So we know where to freshen up.
yep.
All right, but let's go talk to John.
Right. You all go and begin to drying off the best that you can. Go down one of the wings of the compound. You find John's office has like a very nice like wood door, a nice like deep red color with like brass letters on it that says that honestly because he keeps his like last name, the rest of his name like kind of secret. While most of the other doors you see has like a full like name and title. When you get to John's office, it's just Jon. But you knock on it. He invites you in. Kind of. At first, he's like he's at his desk. It looks like he's writing some papers. He looks up, sees you all still a bit damp, and it's like again hours later. So I see you couldn't help but go out and on another little adventure, huh?
Unsuccessful search and rescue, unfortunately.
Uh-huh. Anything major?
Lost pet.
Chipmunks.
Ah. My condolences. Well, if you're all feeling up for it. Again, you're all good for to stay in town for a couple of days, but I figured you would at least want to know your options for what's coming up next. Pulls out like a little folder, kind of pulls out a few pages out. one, we have got one request. We have a delivery mission for a little village out in the middle of almost bone up nowhere. One of their farms is requesting a steam engine to help with some of their work. Very simple. Uh, just make sure that the steam engine gets there in one piece. Make sure it functions. Uh, let the little farmers know like what to do, what not to do with the steam engine. Just basically making sure they don't accidentally blow themselves up. When you feel comfortable with that, just return and you'll get paid. That's if you want something easy. Got another one here. Got reports of a disappearing and reappearing mansion.
Ooh,
I do not like the sound of that.
I like the sounds of that.
Who?
Apparently, once or twice a year over the last few years, there has been a mansion that has been seemingly appearing, disappearing, teleporting, what have you. We don't know. It's just to go investigate, gonna try to see what the deal is if you can. If you can't, no big deal. Doesn't seem to be hurting anyone, but it's just more of a curiosity from what the reports say. So yeah, just
And it's disappearing and then coming back in here in Arkhaven, or where is it? Where has it been spotted at? I guess.
To the west of, just to the west of Spirestone. Right now, they can only. Right now, they only know one place of where it's reappearing and disappearing. It could be teleporting somewhere else that we just haven't gotten any information on yet. We don't know if it's actually going invisible. Over the years, little rumors, people think it's haunted. So the locals haven't really been keen to look into it. But that's...
Do they know? Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Whose mansion is this? Like, is there a known owner?
Well, kind of flips over a page. There was a mansion that used to stand there a few centuries ago, but it looks like it used to belong to... It belonged to a witch and was subsequently burnt down with the witch inside. There has been, after it burnt down, doesn't seem to be any activity or anything until just a few years ago when reports of it suddenly popping up started coming about. Then it would disappear, people would try to look for it. First, they think, someone was just being drunk wandering around in the woods. But it's popped up again more often for someone to take notice.
I like that. I think we should do that. That sounds fun.
Well, why don't we do both? I mean, like, if the farm thing is just a delivery, then we could do both. We could do the farm one first, do the delivery. That would be hopefully a quick thing, and then we come back and then, if we want to check out this mansion, I'm up for checking out what's going on with the mansion.
How do
Well,
we get the steam engine out there? Are we taking the ship or another one of your...
Well, fortunately, the steam engine can be more or less self-propelled. Just wrap one of the belts around the axle in an appropriate place, and it'll go kind of walking pace. But would be fairly self-sufficient.
How long does it take to get there?
Yeah. Like, is this farm in like outside of Archaven a little bit, or I guess how long of a travel would it be?
Probably a day or two travel, kind of northwest-ish, closer to the border of the Bronze Decree, but not, crossing over into it.
Okay. Well, I'd say we deliver the steam one first. If that's going to be what?
I've also got a third option here, and to be honest, whichever one you pick, these others will be handed to others. So.
Oh.
We had to pick one of the three.
Well, what's the third one?
Third one. This one. Payout for it will be a bit higher, but there's also a bit of potential risk in it. Got a VIP who's looking for a protection detail. Gonna meet you at the latest stop for the Comet 6. Board the Comet 6. When it keep an eye on the VIP. They do believe that they are in danger, so of course, hazard pay, all that. But once Comet 6 makes its way closer to Archaven, you dismount from Comet 6 and make sure that they arrive here unhurt, without a problem.
What kind of danger do they believe that they're in? Like, do they have a wanted poster on their head or something?
No, they're not like anything like wanted criminal, but they kind of leans in a little closer. To be fair, some of the details are being a little hush-hush for now, but they do believe that they might be hunted. Possible assassination.
Why? Are they like an important figure, or?
It's...
Yeah, do you have a name, or is that something they're gonna have to figure out if we take this on?
That'd be it. Kind of keeping as little people in the know as possible for their own safety. If you accept it, then you'll know, but won't really have an option to back out.
Do we want to hold a vote?
Bodyguard duty, you don't usually ask questions.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to hold a vote for which mission we want to do?
I'm kind of leaning towards the second or third one, honestly. The mansion one, I think, is that one seems like it's very vague, and I don't know about that one quite yet. I think that one is going to be a lot, whereas the other two are more straightforward and, I guess, simple in a way. The first one kind of seems like it's a lot of unknowns.
I kind of like the third. The second seems like fun, but I'm kind of, like you said, I kind of like the fact that it's a direct job and we're not having to, like, investigate. I don't know how good we are at investigating as much as we are at
Protecting.
fighting.
That's fair. I mean, and, if we want to come back and, like, there is something with Pearly, I mean, I don't know. I'm leaning towards either 2 or 3. That's my vote for me.
What about you, Milton? Which one do you want to do?
Personally, I'd rather probably investigate the house of all the other options
Oh.
we've got.
Okay, Victor.
Oh, bodyguard duty, definitely. Get on a nice train. Make sure nobody causes any ruckus. Easy money.
Hmm.
I will. I don't know if you've read the Google Doc, but for the audience out there, the Comet 6 isn't just any train. It is a mobile traveling merchant city-state on rails.
That's right. I remember you mentioning that.
Yes. It is.
Maybe they'll have
Oh.
some stuff we can buy from them.
Yeah. It is a functional. Again, yeah, it's a functional city. It does have its own little shops. It is. I can't remember if I said if it's 4 or 5 stories tall. But yeah, it is.
Okay, so I'm. Go ahead.
No, yeah, you would know that throughout the year, excluding the winter months, during the winter months, it goes back to Gold Station down in the Barren Frontier, but throughout the rest of the year, including the storm season, it does like round trips throughout the Calm Belt and even a bit up into the Taiga Shelves to trade, basically. Yeah, it's mercantile city-state. Yeah.
So I'm voting for bodyguard. Victor's voting bodyguard. Milton's voting mansion. What about you? You have to pick one.
I think I'm gonna go with bodyguard, but because I feel like it is the faster one, and like you said, Victor, also quicker pay.
It's not necessarily quicker. You're gonna.
No, but it's more direct of what we have to do. Whereas like the mansion, I feel like that is much more vague of what's going on there,
Oh
and
yeah.
a lot of loose strays. I guess loose ends.
Oh
I've
yeah.
had enough of poking around in forests for one night.
Sorry about that.
So I if I had to choose between 2 or 3, I think I'm gonna go with 3.
All right. So protection detail it is. Oh, that'll be good.
You okay with that, Milton?
As long as we can, start it, tomorrow after I pick up some supplies.
Yeah, I guess will we have to leave early in the morning, or like what time do we need to head out, John?
I know you'll still have at least a couple of days here in Arcaven before we send you off.
Oh,
Okay, good.
Yes, we'll. Since you accepted the mission, we'll send a missive out to the VIP, let them know that we have a team that accepted the job. Then we'll get the details for you, or to you, once it all starts.
Good. Because tomorrow I need to find supplies for Revivify, and I know she would know a place where to get diamonds here, right, DM? Or where to find a magic shop that might possibly have stuff for that.
I mean, this is Arcaven. Of course, there's like jewelry stores.
Okay. Alright, cool. We're gonna go shopping tomorrow, guys. Get some supplies. And tomorrow night, Milton, you and I are gonna have a date in the evening.
Okay.
Cool.
Very good. You see, he starts writing something down. He hands a sheet of paper for all of you to sign. Basically, like it's like a contract saying, like, yes, like I, blank, accept this contract, and so on and so forth. It's more formality. stuff like that. You're not selling off your soul. This is something that you have done a few times before as an emissary.
Is there a way to sign off my soul? No, I'm joking.
This.
Well, for that to happen, you'd have to have a soul to begin with. Oops, I mean...
Do you think gnomes don't have souls?
Are you gnomish?
Just
Not
incredibly
gnomish.
racist.
What? No.
They're just. Do they
You have red
gnome
hair.
phobia?
No, you have red hair.
Oh. That's fair.
Lol.
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 We're back to 2012,
Exactly.
making ginger jokes and lols.
Lol. N- not canon. He's not. He's not anti-gnome, nor is he.
Stuck in 2012.
Exactly. Yes. All right. All right. Well, paperwork's done. I'll get contact with you in a couple of days. Probably invest in a jacket or umbrella if you're looking to, get your supplies if you so wish. Right.
What's wrong with being a little wet?
Nothing wrong with being a little wet. It's just when you get back into the city, people usually don't want you dripping all over their floors.
Sorry about
Sorry. Grew up on a farm.
Shuffle back a little bit.
Mm. Well, as long as you get the job done, do it professionally. That's all really I can ask for. Good night.
Are we gonna
I'll try
be...
my best.
Wait, did we see how much we're gonna get paid in the contract, or is that to be disclosed if once we complete it?
Well, since you did agree, let's see.
that. You already signed. It's 0.
No, we promised him that he'd make money with us.
We'll just have to steal from the VIP. I'm just kidding. I'm not serious about that.
How dare.
Maybe.
I mean, maybe if we don't get paid anything.
No, I'll be fine. Well, given that it is a VIP, and again, danger is to be expected. This might actually take a little bit of time for me to figure out. Listen to that nice rain noise.
Aren't you supposed to be good at this, John?
That is not in character. You personally are fired. Alright, you are... Ooh. Go ahead. Well... How much were you paid? I'm trying to remember things.
Probably like 1 million gold.
A million?
Yeah,
That sounds about right. Yeah.
10,000? Guilt?
Oh, see, you got it right. You know what? Inspiration to you. You get your inspiration back.
Yes.
Nice one.
You're gonna see John as like, oh, alright, I guess it wouldn't hurt. Kind of flips it over. Oh. Gonna be 5 of you. 5. It's gonna come out to... Well, I don't know exactly who this VIP is, but 800 gold for each of you.
Pearl like grabs onto like whoever, like Victor and Milton, are just like, oh, 800 gold each.
That will do. That's acceptable.
That sounds very nice.
Also, how many days of travel is this supposed to be?
I'll get back to you on that. Me, personally, the DM, I'll get back to you on that. Working out distances and time and all that.
Are they alert? Do they have food allergies that we need to be aware of?
You know what? It's not disclosed, but I'm going to say that they are probably more worried about the assassins.
Okay.
I think they handle their food.
I don't know. Like, what if they have a peanut allergy and then we accidentally, like, they die from that?
Oh,
that's...
Well, that's not our fault. We still get paid.
That's something we can discuss with the client when we get there.
And also, you have Revivify.
I need diamonds. I need to go to the store tomorrow to purchase diamonds for that spell.
You've also got Doctor amongst your ranks.
Yes. We have at least 3 healers in our group. Well, actually, all of us can technically do some healing. If everyone keeps a healing potion, she everybody on them.
I've got like 36, so don't look at me.
Fine. I'll just gaze upon that ass of yours.
All right. Well, I'll see you later. Hope you all have a nice evening.
All right. Bye, John.
Mm-hmm.
He's so friendly.
But what's his last name?
I don't know. I don't think we ever asked what his last name was.
It's not on the door.
I thought he said his last
John
name.
Jingle.
He doesn't have
Jingle
one.
Smith.
I thought his last name was St. John.
I thought it was Jingle
John St. John?
John St. John, the voice actor for Duke Nukem.
All right. So is it like
or do you
late evening?
Or do you think he's John Arcaven?
Yeah, John Arcaven.
John Arcaven, for sure.
It is. I'd say it's not late, but it is like the sun has set.
We go out for dinner, guys. Let's go to a tavern and get something to eat and drink.
Well, maybe we can ask John for a recommendation. See what's around.
That's true.
The door's
Hey,
already
John!
closed.
Oh, damn it.
Like, all right, business done. More, like moving on to the next business. Keeps going.
Wait, Pearl's just like gonna just like kind of stay by the door. Like, John, what? Actually, wait, I'm from here. I know a good place. Follow me, guys. She's gonna take him to a good place. What am I doing?
Yeah. What are you doing?
She's gonna take. I don't know. I forgot. I've been at Mayflower and traveling for so long. I forgot that I was from here. I know this place. We're gonna go. Let's go here. And she's gonna take the group to a nice tavern that has good food and mead.
All right. Yeah. Do you want to take them to a tavern, or do you want to take them to a restaurant?
Ooh, do you guys want a restaurant or a tavern? I know.
Hungry or thirsty?
I'm more hungry. I don't think we've eaten. You said we eaten yet.
I think it depends on the restaurant. Some of us might be underdressed.
I mean, I know some casual places. They don't have to be fancy places. I know some casual, laid-back places we could go to.
Is there a casual place where we can eat and drink?
Probably. There is. She's gonna list off a few that she knows.
Is there an Applebee's?
There
Hey.
is indeed.
Hey.
It is called the Apple's Eyes. That's the restaurant in Arcaven. It's pretty good. casual.
Mm-hmm.
So how's that sound? Do you guys want a casual restaurant where we can eat and drink, or you want a tavern?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. I'm gonna take them to the Apple's Eyes restaurant. That's a casual restaurant that we can eat and drink.
Okay. So you're going for like if one was to describe it in one word, would it be modest or comfortable? You're not going for
Has to
wealthy, right?
No, we're not going wealthy. We're gonna go comfy, like a nice comfy mom and pop shop. That's like
Okay.
a good like local place people go to.
Yeah,
That's
and you
not
walk
too
in,
fancy.
and there's just like random shit all over the walls.
When you walk
Yeah,
in,
like-
your family. When you're here,
Yeah.
your family.
Like etches and paintings and just like very friendly atmosphere.
All right. Go in. You are kind of immediately like kind of ushered in. With the coming of the rain, and because rain is so prominent here, almost almost automatically, like these little extending on places that don't have permanent like overhangs. I think there's a more appropriate word for it.
Awnings?
Awnings, yes. It for like some places that don't have like permanent awnings. Like as soon as the rain had started, about an hour earlier, uh, either someone would quickly, like a servant or a server, like run outside and quickly like unfold some like either fabric awnings, or one of them would hit a button and some very light pneumatic awnings would kind of extend out, giving, for the most part, some cover from the rain on the streets on the main side of inside the city proper. So you're not, fortunately, you're not getting re-drenched as you're going into the city. But there is the Apple Eye, a restaurant. You do find. They invite you in. They immediately sit, have a table for you to sit. And Pearl,
Yes.
I want you to describe to me
Mm-hmm.
what does Pearl. How does Pearl react? Like once you're set down and you're talking to your friends and you're kind of ordering food. When you see a familiar tiefling
Oh no.
walking past the window,
How does she react, or what does she see?
first let's go with how she reacts.
I
Since
think
you would be the first one to see it or recognize.
she would just kind of stop. I think she would just kind of like do a small chat, and then she would kind of stop chatting for a second, and then she's gonna watch the tiefling for like a second, and then I'll be back. And she's gonna get up, and then I think she's gonna walk out, and she's gonna look at the tiefling. Now my question is, which one is it? Because that's gonna have her reaction do something different.
Okay. Walking past, because this isn't a restaurant that he would go to. You know he's got finer tastes
Oh fuck.
than anything like this. And as he walks by, like even if you like try to kind of recoil and kind of maybe cover your face a little bit to make sure he doesn't see you, almost instinctively, you also feel safe. Safe enough that just simply being in this restaurant would be enough of a disguise for you. Because again, why would he even bother to like look at this place as he's walking down the street? And as you do this, would you be ever so kind, Pearl, to describe to us what Argus Devolikov looks like?
So she would see this almost like dark chocolate skin tiefling with a reddish hue. He would have kind of like slicked blonde, kind of slicked back, almost like onyx hair. He definitely would have very nice clothing. He's kind of muscular. He has a very sharp like jaw and like cheekbones. His eyes are almost like a pure black color. It's almost like he is a devishly handsome bad boy kind of vibe, but very uppity, like showing off his like wealth a little bit more. But definitely like the long slick black hair, and then the horns that he has, they probably like curl and kind of curl back around towards his cheekbones. But yeah, more like very striking, like defined, sharp features and muscular. I know. Okay, yeah, I think she definitely would like. She would definitely just kind of like, if it's him, I think she would still kind of like go out and just kind of watch him from behind, but she would like probably realize what she's doing, and then she would quickly like kind of go back. She would go back in before like there's a chance of him turning around and seeing her.
Okay.
And then she would just kind of sit down, and she would just.
I will add that because your attention was so focused on him, almost that sort of alarmness to him, it's not until you start, like, you look at him one last time before you dart back into the restaurant. Did you notice that he's got someone else locked in arms with?
Curly.
We found him.
So he's walking away with somebody locked in his arms.
Yes.
Like,
or like, yeah, like walking side by side with someone, like arms locked together.
do I recognize this person from behind, or what does this person look like?
You're not really sure. You do see, just from the back, you see a long, flowing blue dress, long, blonde hair, but no other details from this angle.
And I don't seem to recognize the long, blonde hair.
Does not seem to, though.
Okay, I think she's just gonna leave it then. She's gonna go back inside and probably be silent for a little bit as she's trying to not panic.
And that is where we will end today's game.
Another cliffhanger.
Ooh, ooh.
What was his last name again, and how do I spell it?
Develikov. I think it's in your character's Google Doc.
Let me see. Beep, 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 beep. Okay.
But I think I can copy paste it for you as well.
Yeah, because I think I have Devolve. Oh, I see it. I found it. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm good.
Are you good?
Yes.
Should try harder next
You
time.
know what?
Make sure you're not good.
I will
What
be
if-
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if I send kind of want to see what if I send Lumos off really quick and then
Didn't you
he's
leave
trying to
Lumos
hide.
outside the city limits? Looking for...
Oh shit, that's right. I did say that. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
That's all good. But yeah. You have, as a party, agreed to do a little bodyguard of the VIP mission. It's not bad. I will say, each, well, actually, know what? I shouldn't say. I should certainly keep it to myself.
Mysterious.
Yes. But yeah, I'll have to map out the areas for the Comet 6. Fun little fact, Comet 6 is the 6th iteration of uh, of of the platform, essentially, and it is the biggest iteration that it has been. It is originally from the Barren Frontier, therefore it does have. It is that mix of kind of American West mixed with like kind of the cramped quarters of like naval vessels in a way. Some parts of it may look a little more like a submarine. Other parts may look more like an ocean liner, depending on how rich you are and where you are on the traveling train itself. The engine of it is like huge in order to pull everyone and everything, like all the stuff that it also goes to deliver and trade to these different places. And yeah.
Who is okay?
Who is what?
No, well, I don't know if it's gonna be canon because I'm trying to think of his name, but I have a reference for Arcus, but I don't know the character's name. But it's from Castlevania, and it's not Alucard.
Uh-huh.
The vampire with the purple, with the green eyes, the neon green eyes, and like purple
Are you
suit.
talking about Olrock from Nocturne?
Not. Well, yes, yeah. Him. What's his name?
Olrock.
Olrock. Yeah, that's what I imagine for Arcus.
Okay. But instead of
That's the
vampire, it's tiefling.
Yeah, it's a tiefling.
Nice. Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Alright. Yep. I guess the next game we'll do some shopping, a little more RP, have a little dinner, go on a date. Totally nothing bad's gonna happen.
Oh, good.
Yeah, absolutely just a normal day.
Hey. Oh yeah, and again, if you don't have a place in Archaven yourself, the Argent Emissaries does have like a little communal bunks for adventurers, so you don't have to worry about paying out of pocket for a hotel or something similar to that for you, Victor, unless you want to.
Okay.
There's also a happens to be empty apartment where this halfling used to live.
Mm.
We don't know what happened to her. I also happen to have a chipmunk that doesn't have a name anymore.
What? No, your memories and the past self would have molded to make sense.
Who's the chipmunk named after then?
Your mom. See, this is the one time your mom joke may actually make sense.
What is Spice's mom's name? Have we?
We don't know. I don't think.
My mom's name is Mom.
Yeah,
Oh,
we don't.
Of course.
Don't know her name. What's your mom's name?
Martha.
Martha.
Alright.
It's Mom. I've never
Yeah,
asked her her name.
Well, what do people call your mom that not her child?
I grew up around my family. My dad called her darling.
Okay, what about her friends? Like, did her friends what did her friends call her?
Friends?
Yeah, she had friends, right?
Only when she went to the village, and I was never allowed to go into the village.
Miss Pearl just gives a palm a palm slap to her face. So she's just like, why is this more complicated than it needs to be?
I grew up on a farm.
And that's it.
I never left the farm.
What's your mom?
I was-
Ask your mom. What's her name? Go into your head and ask her what her name is.
Unfortunately, that's it for this game for tonight.
Yeah, we have other issues.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a conversation tonight when Pearl and Spice are bunking together.
Lol.
We're also going to be making, Spice is very interested in this other persona in Milton's head.
Well,
Can you talk?
With-
She's going to want to know even more questions. Can you talk to him? I can talk to my mom?
well,
Are they just named Friend? That's their name, Friend.
What do you call him? How often do you talk? Are you buddies? Obviously not. He was rude.
all wonderful questions. But for tonight, we'll draw this to a close. I hope you all had fun. Finally getting
Yes,
back into
very
the
much.
Pale. Yeah. Well, until next time, goodbye.
I love you.
Rawr.
Who said that?
Bye.
Bye.
Mom.
Go out with me.